The Bioshock franchise is by many considered to be a masterpiece, and somehow through my many years of gaming, I've never played a single one. But recently, the Bioshock collection was on sale, so I figured this would be the perfect time to get the platinum on the entire trilogy, starting off with Bioshock's Platinum is ranked at 3 out of 10 difficulty and should only take me 15 hours. Now for my first playthrough, the two main trophies I would be going for were A Man Chooses for completing the game on Survivor difficulty, and I chose the Impossible for beating the game on Survivor difficulty without using a Vita chamber, which basically means beat the game on the hardest difficulty without dying. We start the story off on a plane in the 1960s flying over the Atlantic Ocean. We then randomly crash down near a mysterious lighthouse, and while exploring this lighthouse, we find a machine called a bathysphere. Once entering the bathysphere, it took me underwater and introduced me to the city of Rapture. Not too long after, we make it to the entrance of the city where we're introduced to Atlas. As we make our way through the city, killing a few enemies in our path, we are given our first of many plasmides, which are basically spells that we could use against enemies. Not too long after this, we use our new plasmide to shock some enemies in water, giving us our first trophy. Oh, there's the first trophy. We're now locked in. Toaster in the tub. The player has shocked an enemy in the water. Right after getting this trophy, the founder of Rapture, Andrew Ryan, initiated emergency lockdown, sending a ton of enemies after me. And remember when I said for the trophy I chose the Impossible, we have to beat the game on the hardest difficulty without dying? Well, during this encounter, I got cooked. Oh, there's the first death. But it's alright, we can still get the trophy, because as long as you reload your save, it doesn't count as a death, so throughout this entire playthrough, I would just be making a bunch of saves and reloading every time I died. After defeating all the enemies, we make our way over to the medical pavilion, which gave us our next trophy. Oh, there's our next trophy, completed welcome. The player has successfully completed the Welcome to Rapture level. I then had to hack a security bot, which gave me my next two trophies. Hacked a security bot. The player successfully hacked a security bot. Oh, and another one. One successful hack. The players performed at least one successful hack. In the medical pavilion, there's an emergency bathysphere we could use to escape the enemies, but of course we get denied. In order to gain access, we need to get Dr. Steinman's key. While making my way over to Dr. Steinman, I hacked a vending machine which gave us our next trophy. And there's another trophy. Hacked a vending machine. The player successfully hacked a vending machine. And right after, I hacked my very first turret. And another trophy, hacked a turret. The player has successfully hacked a turret. Not too long after, I hacked my very first safe. There we go, hacked a safe. The player has successfully hacked a safe. We then finally made it to Dr. Steinman and had to take him down for the keys. Ooh, what's this? Defeated Dr. Steinman. The players defeated crazed Dr. Steinman. There we go. I didn't even shoot him, really. While making our way back to the emergency control room, we ran into our first little sister. Atlas wanted us to harvest the little sister to get more Adam, but Dr. Tenenbaum wanted us to rescue the little sister, giving us less Adam, but she said she'd make it worth our while. I'm pretty sure there's a trophy for not harvesting any little sisters through my first playthrough, so I'm not gonna harvest any of them. I'll just leave her be for now. I'm gonna rescue. The Adam we get from the little sisters can be used to get a ton of different player upgrades. After grabbing some upgrades, we continued to the emergency room when we ran into our first Big Daddy. And on my first encounter with one of these things, I had no clue what to expect and it didn't go so well. I need to save. I don't have a save point here. No, I died, bro. I don't have a save point here. This brings me all the way back here, bro. This death really only set me back about a half hour of gameplay, but at the time that felt like so much progress lost. Once making it back to the Big Daddy, I made sure to save and I took him out. Yup, there we go. I then made it over to the emergency access room where we were able to take the bathysphere over to Neptune's bounty. Once making it to Neptune's bounty, Atlas told me his family was in a submarine hidden in the Fontaine fisheries. While making my way to the fisheries, I ran into another Big Daddy, and once taking him out, I rescued the little sister and got a gift from Dr. Tenenbaum. Ooh, what's this? Damn, they just hooked me up for saving these dudes. Trophy, bought one slot. The player has purchased one slot in any plasmide or tonic track. After getting this trophy, I made it to the Fontaine fisheries where we met Peach Wilkins, but he wouldn't let me into the fisheries until I retrieved a camera and took a few photos of splicers, which got me the next few trophies. Ooh, trophy, research a splicer. The player has taken at least one research photo of a splicer. Quality research photo. The player is taking a research photo of the highest grade. Once making it back to Peach Wilkins and giving him all the photos we took, he lets us in, but then tells us we have to give up all of our weapons. So now we had to find a way to defeat Peach Wilkins with only my wrench and a few plasmides. During this fight, I hacked a security camera so it wouldn't be used against me, and this got me my next trophy. Ooh, trophy, hacked a security camera. And after what felt like 100 attempts, I finally defeated Peach Wilkins. I really don't know how he died, I was just running around trying to survive. Ooh, trophy, defeated Peach Wilkins, finally! The players defeated Peach Wilkins. Oh my god, this dude was so annoying. After finishing this fight, we got our weapons back, and then we ran into a weapon upgrade machine. Upgraded a weapon. The players acquired at least one weapon upgrade. We then finally made it to the submarine that Atlas's family was in, but Andrew Ryan had other plans for them. After watching the submarine get exploded into a million pieces, we make our way over to Arcadia. While exploring Arcadia, Andrew Ryan releases a gas killing the trees, and this would take away all the oxygen in Rapture, so before leaving I had to solve this issue. In order to stop the gas from killing the trees, we needed Dr. Julie Langford's help, but before we could talk to her, she was killed. Before she got ended, she wrote a code for us on the window. This code was to the safe in her office, and in that safe was the formula for the Lazarus Vector, which would revive all the trees. While I ran around gathering the supplies for the Lazarus Vector, I got a trophy for inventing my first item. Basic Inventor. The player successfully invented at least one item. After getting all the supplies needed to create the Lazarus Vector, we throw it into the machine and activate it, giving us our next trophy. And there we go, restored the forest. The players restored the forest of Arcadia. Now that the trees are saved in Arcadia, we can make our way over to Fort Frolic where we meet Sander Cohen, and he wants us to photograph 4 corpses and hang them up on his masterpiece. After getting all the photos needed and hanging them up on the masterpiece, we get a trophy. And there we go, completed Cohen's masterpiece. With Cohen's masterpiece being completed, we were now able to use the bathysphere and make our way over to Hephaestus. It was here where we were going to finally be able to speak to Andrew Ryan face to face, but his office door was locked. So I searched around the core room to figure out how to open the door, and while doing this, I ran into another weapon upgrade station. Ooh, one fully upgraded weapon. The player has fully upgraded one weapon. After getting this weapon upgrade, I then decided to hack a vending machine, and this turned out to be my 50th hack, which gave me a trophy. Ooh, skilled hacker. The player successfully completed 50 hacks. After getting these trophies, we find out that in order to gain access to Andrew Ryan's room, we're gonna have to finish building this EMP bomb. Once fully building the EMP bomb, we pick it up and have to place it in the core to overload the system. Doing this gives us full access to Andrew Ryan's office, and it's here where we're given answers to everything going on.
You think you have memories. A farm, a family, an airplane. A crash. And then this place. Was there really a family? Did that airplane crash? Or was it hijacked? Forced down. Forced down by something less than a man. Something bred to sleepwalk through life until they are activated by a simple phrase spoken by their kindly master. Stop. Would you kindly? Would you kindly? Powerful phrase. Familiar phrase.
Would you kindly? Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find? Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch?
Sit. Would you kindly? Stand. Would you kindly? Run. Stop. Turn. Kill.
He's just gonna let me kill him?
Obey!
And there we go, defeated Andrew Ryan. After finishing Andrew Ryan, we pick up a key card off of him, which we could use to stop the self-destruct on the building. After doing this, we find out that Atlas is a fraud and has been lying to us this entire time. After finding this out, we get help from the Little Sisters and they bring me to Dr. Tenenbaum's office. She told us that in order to break free from Fontaine's mind control, we will have to head over to Mercury Suites. It was here where we found 2 doses of this potion, lot 192, and after taking both doses, we get our next trophy. Broke Fontaine's mind control. And right after getting this trophy, I ran into another weapon upgrade station. I could actually get a trophy here if I max out any of these weapons. I used a shotgun the most, so I might as well just do that one. Yep, there we go, 2 fully upgraded weapons. In order to continue through the story, we need a little sister to follow us and help us get through the doors. The only problem is the little sisters only follow big daddies, so if I was gonna have them follow me, I would have to become a big daddy myself. In order to do this, you have to explore this entire factory and find all the suit pieces, change your voice, and even smell like a big daddy. While searching for all the pieces I needed, I ran into another weapon upgrade station. Ooh, I could get a trophy here too, let's do it. 3 fully upgraded weapons. Shortly after getting this weapon upgrade, we found the last piece needed to become a big daddy. There we go, became a big daddy. And after doing all of this, we can knock on the little sister's tunnel and have one follow me. Our main goal is to protect the little sister while they extract a ton of Atom from a bunch of corpses. After getting all the Atom needed, the little sister gives me the syringe to use against Fontaine. This brings us to our final boss fight with Fontaine, and if I'm able to defeat him, I would be getting 5 trophies. Honestly, not much happened in this boss fight. I expected it to be way harder considering I'm playing on the hardest difficulty, but I was able to beat him in only 2 attempts. Come on. This is the last bit of the atoms he has on him. Yes! That was actually so much easier than I expected it to be. There we go, defeated Atlas. The players defeated Atlas. We should be getting a bunch of trophies too here, for that being the end of the game. Yep, there we go, Little Sister Saver. The players completed the game without harvesting any Little Sisters. As this cutscene played, none of my other trophies popped, but I still got them. I got them all, but they didn't pop for some reason, but here they all are. We got A Man Chooses for completing the game on Survivor difficulty. I chose the Impossible for completing the game on Survivor difficulty without using a Vita Chamber, and then Brass Balls for completing the game on hard difficulty. And now that we have the main story complete, we could start the cleanup. I wanted to get all the cleanup done in one run, and there was a lot to do. My objectives through this playthrough would be to get all the diary logs, fully research all enemies, fully upgrade all weapons, purchase all plasmide or tonic tracks, and complete a few miscellaneous trophies while doing this. I'm gonna quickly show you all the research trophies popping since all of them are pretty much self-explanatory. While going through this playthrough, I was also rescuing every little sister for as much Atom as possible, and there's also a trophy for dealing with every little sister in the game. But with all the Atom I was getting, I was able to purchase all the plasmid and tonic tracks. And there we go, maxed 1 track. The players purchased every slot in one of the plasmide or tonic tracks. And there we go, maxed all tracks. Purchased every slot in all 4 plasmide and tonic tracks. As I continued to collect all the diary logs, I was also making sure to max out all my weapon upgrades. And there we go, 4 fully upgraded weapons. Fully upgrade 4 weapons. There we go, Weapons Specialist. Acquired all upgrades for all weapons. Before finally getting the Historian trophy for collecting all diary logs, I got a bunch of miscellaneous trophies. The trophy Ammo Inventor is earned after inventing all possible ammo types. The trophy Tonic Collector is earned after collecting or inventing 58 tonics in the physical, engineering, and combat tracks. These next 2 trophies, Irony and Found Cohen's Room, are done in the same area. When entering this room, if you wait long enough, Sander Cohen will come out wanting to fight, and when you kill him, if you take a photo, you get the Irony trophy. And if you enter the room he came out of, you'll get the Found Cohen's Room trophy. After getting these trophies, we got the Avid Inventor trophy for inventing 100 items. And now that we were almost finished with this playthrough, we were able to rescue the last little sister needed for the Dealt with Every Little Sister trophy. There we go, dealt with every little sister. The players either harvested or rescued every possible little sister. We then finally picked up our very last diary log for the trophy Historian. This left us with one last trophy before we could get the platinum, and that was Lucky Winner for hitting the jackpot on a slot machine. I just kept spinning the same 2 slot machines over at Fort Frolic until I got the trophy. Yes, there we go, Lucky Winner. Hit the jackpot at a slot machine, so we should be getting our platinum here. There it is, Platinum Trophy on Bioshock. That's actually a fire image too. And now that we have the Platinum Trophy, what would I rank my experience with this game and its Platinum Trophy? I can confidently say that this game is a 10 out of 10. I love the story and the gameplay. I could definitely see myself coming back and playing this game again. And I would say the Platinum experience is about an 8 out of 10. The reason it's a little lower is because beating the game on the hardest difficulty without using Vita chambers was kind of annoying, but I still had a great time doing it. But with all that being said, that's going to do it for today's Platinum video. If you did enjoy, please make sure to drop a like and subscribe for more amazing videos like this one, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching.